Hello dear traders, my name is Екатерина Горбатенко and you are watching the daily trading plan for the 16th of May by FBS. The trading action today will mostly be driven by the news and the sentiment in the markets. During the Asian trading session, the US President Donald Trump signed an order which restricts Chinese telecommunication firms from selling their equipment in the US. He called Huawei activities a threat to national security. China in its turn said to take necessary measures to protect their firms. The escalation of the trade war affects the risk sentiment in the markets. Also today, the British Prime Minister Theresa May meets with the Conservative Party members at 14:30 Metro-Trader time, where she is expected to announce the day of her departure. If she disagrees to step down before the 15th of June, the uncertainties will increase and potentially hurt the British pound. The pound is currently trading at its February's lows. As for the economic calendar, we have the speech by the Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz on the agenda at 18:15 Metro-Trader time. His positive comments may support the Canadian dollar. Now let's consider the charts. At first, let's consider the daily chart of the AUD-USD pair. We can see that after the negative release of the employment data, which pulled the pair below the weekly pivot support at 0.6917, and the negative news from the US-China trade negotiations, the pair bounced a little bit towards the resistance at the weekly pivot at 0.6957. However, the uncertainties may hurt the pair once again, and pairs will try to pull the pair below the 0.6917 level towards the next support at 0.6871. If some positive news on US-China trade negotiations come out, the pair will rise to the resistance at 0.6957, where it will meet with the upper border of the descending channel. If this level is broken, the next resistance will lie at the weekly central pivot at 0.7. If we look at indicator, we can see that stochastic indicator formed a crossover in the oversold zone. It may be a good signal for the Australian dollar bulls. Also, RSI is moving close to the oversold zone, as we can see. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart. We can see here that the pair has successfully risen towards the resistance at 0.6931. However, at the moment, bears are trying to pull it lower towards the support at 0.6917. If bulls manage to take over the market once again, they will try to break the 0.6931 level and push the pair higher towards the resistance at 0.6917. Otherwise, we may see the further slide towards the support at 0.6917, and if bears are strong enough, they will pull the pair even lower to the support at 0.6891. Now let's look at the GBP-USD pair. We can see that the pair continues to fall down and is currently testing the ground below the weekly pivot support at 128.41. If bears continue to pull the pair down, the next key level for the pair will lie at 127.71. Otherwise, The pair will rise above the 128.41 level towards the next key resistance at 129.21. Here we can see the stochastic indicator is placed in the oversold zone. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart for the cable. We can see that the pair is currently moving down to the support at 127.88. If there is some positive news from the negotiations between the Conservative Party and the Prime Minister Theresa May, the pair may rise above the 128.41 level to the next resistance at 128.79. Otherwise, the pair will continue to slide to the support at 127.88. Here, if we look at indicators, we can see the stochastic indicator is moving within the oversold zone. If it leaves the zone, it may provide us a short-term buying opportunity. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart for the USD CAD pair. Ahead of the speech of the Bank of Canada Governor. Here we can see that the pair is currently testing the support at 134.10. The pair has formed a triple top, and if the support at 134.10 is broken, the next support will lie at 133.89. If the Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz fails to support the loonie, the pair will reverse towards the resistance at the weekly pivot at 134.33. The next resistance will lie at 134.45. Here we can see that ADX indicator shows that bears take over the market. And a stochastic indicator is moving within the oversold zone and is about to form a crossover. Thank you for your attention. Follow FBS for more analytics.